I got my car repoed on Friday. It is now Monday. And I'm grabbing my stuff from my car, and I'm trying to hold it together. And, kept telling myself, if it's not okay, it's not the end. Woo! But, till we see each other again. If this is the last time I see you, you were so good to me.
Hey y'all, welcome back. As you can see from this video, we're going to be talking about car payments, car loans, car debt, interest rates, can you afford it, running from the repo man, all that good type of stuff. I personally have never had a car note, so I can't relate, but what I can say is I have been putting off buying a car for the past 5 years. My car is 2015, so it's a bit of, it's a bit older considered now, but these car prices are crazy. And I always see my peers with new cars. I see everybody with new cars. I mean, they're buying them left and right, but everything that glitters is not gold, because a lot of people are turning their cars in, getting repossessions, late on their car notes. So keep watching. Let's continue to watch their struggle.
How much is your car payment?
Just 800.
How much is your car payment?
1,800, just like my cousin.
How much is your car payment?
500.
How much is your car payment?
0.
How much is your car payment?
I paid it in full in cash, right there and then.
How much is your car payment?
I just paid off my car salon.
How much is your car payment?
489.
How much is your car payment?
660, but I paid 650.
Don't forget, I'm also just a girl, standing in front of a boy, asking him to love her.
I tried to wait. I can't even hold my opinions in because I just have to get this off my chest. $800 for a car note. I mean, she said that like she was proudly giving you her credit score. Like $800, $900, $1,800. That's like rent. Like that is a huge portion of somebody's monthly income, especially for the average American. Not to mention the people that they're asking work at a car dealership, meaning a lot of them are like salespeople. So if they don't come across other people that were dumb enough to do what they did, they're not gonna have enough money to pay for their car note because they work off commission. That is crazy. That is very ironic. Hey, could you please buy this car so I could afford to keep my car? Like that's pretty much what they're saying. That's why them salesmen are so pushy. That's crazy.
Yesterday, I surrendered my car to the bank because I couldn't afford my life anymore. Rough day. I won't go into detail about all that. But today, I'm a little sick, but my head is feeling better. God bless. What more could a boy ask for? Now, I'm working out my budget without a $366 insurance payment or a $500 car payment. So, yay! Progress!
What is this car?
2019 Hyundai Ioniq Hybrid.
Really? I kind of like that car, but at least the look of it, I know nothing else about it. Why the f do you have this? I'm sorry, this isn't an income shame, but you make 20 bucks an hour. I don't think we're getting that car, right?
I needed something to DoorDash with.
So we get a car twice or 3 times of expenses as you could have gotten?
I get the car that's available with no down payments.
No. What do you mean you get? That's just how you get cars?
In this case, yes. I wasn't making enough money at the time because the charger broke down and I couldn't do DoorDash anymore. I was looking out for something and just came across that.
0% down through Carvana, huh?
Yes.
When did you get this?
A couple months ago.
$505 minimum monthly payment. How long is the term?
72, your favorite.
Better than like the new 84s. That doesn't mean it's good. What's the interest rate?
22 if I'm being specific. I'm not sure.
Buddy, you've legitimately like murdered yourself. You're so self-aware of it, which is good because usually sometimes so many people are just like blindly, not even just ignorant, they're just just like defensive and everything. I'm glad you're not, but so aware of this. Like, this was just a couple months ago. How'd you allow yourself to get into this? A few years ago, I can understand it because you can make a lot of progress in life in 3 years, in maturity, in understanding, and education. Just a couple months ago, what the f were we doing?
I'm happy for that first guy. You know, congrats to him for understanding that he made a mistake and kind of cleaning it up before it wrecked his whole life. Saving $800 a month is definitely a lot of money. Hopefully he can have transportation, or he lives in a state that has, you know, reliable transportation, hopefully somewhere in the north, because if not, he's going to be spending more money on Ubers and stuff. But the comments that were pretty funny on his video, somebody said, "Congratulations, you're officially a deadbeat." I thought that was funny, but, you know, all jokes aside, he made the best decision. Now, for the second guy, 22% interest rate on a vehicle is asinine. Like, I wouldn't even pay 22% on a credit card. Like, let's say you had a $500 credit card and you had 22%. That means you have $110 just in interest. That means instead of paying the $500 back, now you have to pay $610 back. So for a $50,000, stay with me, $50,000 car on a 22%, that's an extra $11,000. So, and that's just, you know, if you don't roll it over, or if, you know, if all is well, you're going to be paying $61,000 on a $50,000 car. Just think about that. Just to do DoorDash.
I know damn well that is not my shit I just heard. I know damn well you not biting off my shit.
Y'all need to stop buying cars that you can't afford. I mean, look at some of these repos that I found at auction today. Repo with temp tags. This thing is a 2024. Look, 2024 BMW Financial. So I'm not making this up. Dude didn't even get to finish his drink and take his Walmart bag. Look at this thing. How many miles are on it, I wonder? Let's see. It's got 218 miles. What the hell is going on, bro? Another repo with a temp tag. So people cannot afford these cars for over a month. This is a 2023 iX. Look at this thing. It is for electric. Look at that. It looks like it might have been a voluntary because they gave him the 2 keys. Some people do, you know, realize they can't afford the car, so they take it to the dealer and tell them, hey, here's the car. I can't do this anymore. And look at this. It is for electric, so y'all probably can't hear anything. But look at the panoramic sunroof. This thing is sick. Another repo with a temp tag. Look at this. This is a 2018 M550. But it looks like when they were repoing this car, they actually messed up big time. Because look at the front. They messed up big time. Look at the inside. That's crazy. Of course, 1 key. It's not in bad condition for a repo. But let's see if it will start. It does start. It's actually pretty good. As y'all can see that? They messed up on the front end. Every day there's new BMW repos at the auction. I'm gonna be coming here daily to show you guys the new ones once they get here. So follow me if you want to see more of these crazy cars.
Let me just say this. The average car loan is like 5 to 6 years, sometimes even 7 years. Okay, if you can barely afford to do the car note as is, just imagine how much life you're going to experience in those years. Like, you might get laid off, you might get sick, you might have to move, you know, you might have a child. Like, there are so many things that can affect your finances. And the percentage of you having a few raises here and there, you might have a couple of raises, but for the average American that can afford a loan of $50,000 for a car, you're probably not going to be earning an extra $50,000 a year. Like, realistically, you're not. So the fact that people are signing up for that, I'm not surprised to see them getting swooped up. Like I said, all that glitters is not gold. When you see these people out on the road, you're thinking that they rich, or, you know, wow, I wish I could be like them. You have no idea how they got what they got. And a lot of people are leasing cars as well too, and they can't afford the lease. That's another thing.
Who y'all gonna give it to? They taking it to parts?
Yeah, they work with expensive cars like this. So sometimes there is something useful, so they just
Use it for parts. Okay.
What are you driving? What's your car payment?
I drive a 2020 Corolla and I paid $300.
What are you driving? What's your payment?
I drive a 2022 Toyota Tundra. I pay $625 a month.
What are you driving? What's your car payment?
I got a 2024 Grand Highlander. I pay $1,200 a month.
What are you driving? What's your payment?
I have a 22 4Runner TRD off-road with no car payment. I pay cash.
Woo! What are you driving? What's your payment?
I have a 2024 Toyota Limited 4Runner and I pay $572 a month.
What are you driving? What's your payment?
I drive a Mercedes and I have no payment because my parents bought me my first car.
What are you driving? What's your payment?
2023 TRD Camry and it's paid off.
What are you driving? What's your payment?
Crown, Toyota Crown Platinum. It's $590.
What are you driving? What's your payment?
I drive a TRD Camry. Payments $550 a month.
That man that said $1,200 a month, I want to whip him myself, and I would love to know what his income is, because honestly, these people are at several stages. They're either at the whoopsies, I just bought a new car. Yeah, it's too much, but I'm a big girl, so I can afford it. Or they're at the, okay, things are getting tight. I'm uncomfortable. Let me go take it back. Or they're going to have to come find my car. If they want me, they have to come find me. So it's people in either one of those few stages. So by their excitement at the dealership, I'm assuming most of them are in the beginning of those stages because their cars are only 1 or 2 years old.
I was today years old when I found out that some cars have this feature where if you're late on your payment, your lender or the dealership, they can cut off your car regardless of where you are. It doesn't matter where you are. You could be home, you can be at work. If you are late, and I guess they don't give you a grace period or something, and maybe you exceed that they can cut off your car and use your GPS to figure out where you are and come get the car. I was watching this video and it happened to this girl. She was stranded somewhere. And then I was like, okay, that's unique. I've never heard of that. So then I hop on Google and sure enough, it's a thing. Some people refer to it as some type of kill switch when you're late, but I don't know if that's the actual term for it. But yeah, and apparently it's not really a new thing because one of the articles that I saw went all the way back to like 2014 or 2012. And what's really crazy is that when they activate this, your car will stop.
That's it. I am no longer going to pay. Like, I like the smell of a money more than I like the smell of a new car. So I was just watching this Consumer Reports that's saying that the car market is starting to get donkey, as if we didn't hemorrhage enough with like the housing and the rent and the groceries and just pretty much everything. Now cars are getting ready to take a hit. And they're saying car payments can be up to as much as $1,000 a month. And I'm not talking like for the Escalade and the Lamborghinis. I'm talking the basic car. No, sir. You will never see me paying $1,000 a month. As a matter of fact, I am pissed that I was even paying $500 a month for this car. And I will tell you right now, this will be the first car that I have owned outright. Next month will be my last payment on this car. Like, I will own this car first time in 51 years of living, because I used to be in that mentality in my 20s that, you know what, I'll always have a car payment. So I wanted to turn in a car every 2 to 3 years because I liked the new car smell. No, fuck the new car smell. I like I'd rather have my money smell because everything's too freaking expensive.
I definitely agree with her. Like I said, I've never had a car note. I don't want a car note. Maybe in the future I'll have a smaller car note. But I can't see me paying anything $500, $800, $1,000. Let me know what y'all's car notes are in the comments. Like if you're not too scared or ashamed, let me know what you think. If you've ever seen somebody get their car repossessed, or if you're currently dodging the repo man, I would love to hear about that. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
I was watching this video.